Good morning, Harvest Ministries, and welcome to our Sunday service. Psalms 19, verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Our Sunday morning service begins at 11 a.m., but everyone please come by for our Sunday school services starting at 10 a.m. We have one for the adults and one for children. And children's church will begin right after praise and worship. Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, of good report, any virtue, anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Our Shepherd's Corner with Pastor Kamala Yarbo.
Good morning. The Shepherd's Corner is coming from Psalms 27, verses 4 and 5. One thing I have desired of the Lord, that will I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret place of his tabernacle he shall hide me. He shall set me high upon a rock. In this scripture, we always look to verse 5, where it says that in the time of trouble, we will call upon the Lord. He will hide us and he will protect us. But if you really study this word, the first thing it's telling us to do is to have a relationship with the Lord. The first thing we need to do is desire to inquire upon the Lord, to have a closeness with him. And then because we have that closeness with him, he is stating that then he will protect us. And you might say, well, I'm already in trouble. I haven't done that. Oh my gosh, God is not going to help me. No, you're hearing this word now because he's saying this is what I want you to do. First, have the relationship with him. Get close to him. And then he will intercede and intervene in your behalf, and he will help you out. You might go through some turbulence, some time of trouble and turmoil, but you will know in the end that because you are his child and because you have put him first, he will see you through it. But he wants to know, will you see through it to the end with him? He wants to know that you love him first, not just using him to get you out of trouble, but you actually love him and you want that relationship with him. So I ask you today to put God first, no matter what is going on. Have that relationship with him because he will see you through it till the end. Because he never left us nor forsake us, and he never will. You guys have a blessed day, a blessed week in the Lord.
Our church food pantry held by Minister Varshay Diggs. Food is important to our life. We need food daily, so Jesus also used food to minister to people. So when you have food, bring it and donate it, or if you know someone that needs help, let them know that Harvest Ministries is there for them. The intercessory prayer list. Prayer is powerful when there's more than one person praying. So if you want prayers heard, submit your prayer request to Pastor Cam. Please remember to fast and pray with us on Wednesdays. And now our prayer request with Pastor Amy Sparks.
Greetings, Harvest family. I'd like to encourage you this week to fast and pray for using our time wisely. Sometimes we use our time in frivolous things that, as Paul would say, are vanity. In Titus 3, it speaks about our people should learn to spend time doing something useful and worthwhile. So make sure that your time that you're spending is useful and worthwhile, which means, is it something that you're spending time to build towards the kingdom? Are you spending time just for yourself? But are you bringing glory to his name in the process? So fast and pray for our time and our use of our time. Is it worthwhile? Have a blessed week.
Wednesday night Bible study will be held at 7. So join us for Wednesday night. Living in the Truth Youth Night will be held Thursdays starting at 6:30 for ages 8 and up. Those of you with your preteen and teenagers, it's time to get them involved with God. Our social media pages, the Harvest Ministries Facebook page. Continue to show your love and support up there for the church by sharing the videos and leaving comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our Harvest Ministries YouTube channel. Our weekly challenge with Minister Amber Gonzalez.
Good morning, Harvest Ministries. I wanted to share a scripture with you in Psalms 46, verse 1. It says, God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. So we will not fear when earthquakes come and mountains crumble into the sea. God is your refuge and your strength. When life seems like it's going crazy, when everything around you is falling apart, nothing is going how you planned it, everything that you asked for you might not necessarily get, but God is saying that I am your refuge and your strength, not your own intelligence, not your own talents, not your own wits, it's Him. So this week, be still and know that He is God. Silence every voice that has been trying to speak to you to get you off track. Silence every voice that is trying to condemn you, that is trying to make you feel guilty and shameful. No, God is your refuge and your strength, and you turn to Him. Even when life around you is falling apart, you turn to Him, you lift up your hands, you worship Him, you tell Him thank you, and you be grateful for the things that you have, because life could be a whole lot worse. You guys have a wonderful week. Take care and be blessed in the Lord. Bye.
Please stop by the kitchen at the end of service to get some snacks and goodies. Our all-day segment with Minister Samuel Ruffin.
Be sober, be vigilant. Your adversary, the devil, walketh about like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. I've been hearing that and seeing that all week. It's been popping in my conversation. I see, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna do my video on this. Being sober doesn't necessarily only pertain to drinking and smoking. Now, if you drinking and smoking, yes, stop it, cut it out. You don't need to be doing that. But being sober can also mean just being clear-minded, not feeding your mind fuel to go astray, right? That could be in the form of pornography. That could be in the form of crazy books, movies, TV shows, secular music. Be sober of these things, right? Being vigilant. Let me tell you something. If you in war, right? If Trump said, y'all going to war, we gonna send y'all to China next week, I guarantee you when you get there, you're not gonna be sleeping on the job. And you don't need to be sleeping on the job in your house either. So you need to make sure that your house is on lockdown. You need to make sure that your job is on lockdown. Your prayer closet is on lockdown. You need to make sure that every aspect of your life is on lockdown, because I'm telling you, Satan will use any inch he possibly can to come in. I'm talking about ain't even got to be no wide open door. It could be just this right here. Just that little crack right there. And that's all he needs to come in. Just So be sober, be vigilant all day.
And no food or drink in the sanctuary. Now, I found myself catching myself thinking that everyone is a liar, a manipulator, everyone is just out for their own. And I found myself thinking that, and then I remembered, the Lord brought it back to me that David said the same thing in Psalms 116, verse 11. I said in my haste, all men are liars. He said it in his haste. We say it in our haste, things that make us angry when people hurt us, or we dwell and sit there and meditate on the hurt. Then we sit there and we complain and we say in haste that all men are liars. But even if they are, the rest of this song is about the goodness of God and His deliverance and His salvation and His help. We're not to rely on man, we're to rely on God. The next verse goes, what shall I render to the Lord for all His benefits towards me? I will take up the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. That's the way to do it. If you want to be happy, if you want to have good thoughts, meditate on the Lord and take up the cup of salvation. That means take up the joy of the Lord. Take up his promises. Fill your heart and mind with those things. Fill your heart and mind with his good word, with his promises, with his love. It's not about man, it's about God. You guys have a blessed week. Bye-bye. And those of you who remember Elder David Bazemore, please come out this Saturday at 12 at our church to his funeral to have a time of remembrance. Please join us at 12 this Saturday at the church.